Hey guys, how you doing? This is a general reading for the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Not date or time specific. Whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time. But as a general reading, it's not going to resonate for everyone, so just take what does and leave the rest. We do have some things coming up during this series of readings. Mercury is now direct. That happened on October 2nd. Yay. Pluto will be going direct on October 8th, and then the next day we have the full moon in Aries on October 9th, and I'm just drawing your attention a little bit further ahead to October 25th, when we have the new moon in Scorpio solar eclipse begins eclipse season, right there at the end of the month and into November. So prepare for some shakeups. Okay, but also some potential breakthroughs and big shifts and changes in direction. Yeah, lots of things can change on a dime during eclipse season, so I just wanted to make sure you were aware. All right, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing. That helps so much to get my message out to more people. For those who are returning, hey, good to see you. I made it through the hurricane. Me and my little kitten. Boy. Yeah, he's having a rough go of it. He's right here behind the camera. Struggling to settle in. I've got all the scratches. I've had to rearrange the furniture. And yeah, it's been a lot. Anywho, I'm back. It feels good. So this is Starry Beginnings. I'm pulling one card. It says, card number 2, see with your heart. The time is now to hear the messages. Lovely. See with your heart. Nice way to kick off a reading. Let's jump into it and see what's going on with your divine counterpart, your energy, their energy. See what's happening. Okay, we've got the 3 of Cups. We've got the 8 of Pentacles, Justice, 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Look at all the pentacles here. Queen of Wands. Okay, Aries. And the High Priestess. So the way that this works is I say that this side is Aries. That's just my intention that I set, is it's for the sign I'm reading, and this is the divine counterpart. Please know it can come through reversed, especially if you're here as a cross watcher. So just whichever side speaks to you the most, that's your energy. And then you've got your divine counterpart on the other side. So they're showing up in the reading with 3 of Cups here. And their present experience of the connection is the 2 of Pentacles. And the 2 of Pentacles, yeah, it is a juggling act. It's also a timing reference, right? Assessing realities on the ground. Is the timing right? Possibly for reconciliation, a coming back together. We have Justice in the past. So we're looking at maybe some integration, something that over time they've been sort of putting together, trying to bring back into balance. And in the near future, we see 9 of Swords energy. So some worry, some anxiety, something that might even be keeping them up at night. For you, if you are here, especially if you're here as the Aries, we've got the 8 of Pentacles. So, you know, all your energy is sort of focused on the details at this time. Your present experience of the connection is the Queen of Wands. So this is about being in your power. She's very kind of magical and mystical. She's got that little black cat sitting on her lap. I don't know if you can see that. So there's just an energy of you're trying to work something through with your charisma, with your passion. In the past, 10 of Pentacles, all about life partnership, building something solid and long lasting and long term. And then in the future for you, we've got the High Priestess. So we'll have to see what that's about, but it could be a reference to something with regard to separation or hidden feelings, or something that's that you're kind of keeping on reserve for yourself in maybe a little bit of a secret way. We'll see. So 3 of Cups for your person here. Queen of Cups, the Devil, Judgment. Okay, so something definitely went down. And that's why there's the Justice card in the past. You are the keeper of their heart here, showing up as the Queen of Cups. They want a reconciliation, forgiveness, second chances. This is reconciliation, as is this card of reunion, which is why it's interesting that the High Priestess comes through, which can be about physical separation. But that devil energy suggests that there may have been some, karmic patterns that rose to the surface, something that this person kind of acts out whenever they're in some measure of shadow or fear. The devil is often based on fear and ego. And maybe they kind of are ready to make peace around it, to seek some forgiveness or a second chance, maybe even some redemption. They're just not sure if the timing is right. Two of Pentacles. So let's look at the Justice in the past. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Queen of Wands. So I definitely see you here as the queen energy coming through. Regardless, doesn't matter if you're male or female. The court cards aren't gender-based. It's all just energy. But the Queen of Wands obviously different than the King of Wands. There's something very mystical about the Queen of Wands. And when it comes to her, it's like moths to a flame. So we've got this person waiting. The Justice card is out first. This is part of the past. They've been waiting for some healing to take place. That's the seeds of intention this person has planted. The Justice card here is their attention to the need for balance and fairness, something that they may have set into motion with that Devil card that sort of threw everything out of whack, especially because over here you were thinking long term, and it almost feels to me like they pulled the rug out from under you. I don't see the Tower, but the Devil can be just as destructive, especially if it's somebody acting out of fear for feeling trapped, right? Sometimes the Devil is about feeling trapped or stuck in something more of a karmic nature, and now they're seeking a second chance around that, wanting to get the band back together with that Three of Cups and reconcile differences. But let's see the Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Moon. Okay, well, this is kind of interesting because this is the present experience of the connection for your person. I think they're feeling you're very guarded. I don't think it's them. I think because the Two of Pentacles to me is always about that sort of, feeling torn. Is the time right? Should I make my move? The twos are about choices and decisions. And in 3D with the Pentacles, and then I get the Four of Pentacles and the Hermit with the Moon underneath. This is referencing your person's fear, their sort of apprehension. They don't really know how you feel. That's why I said you may even be hiding your feelings, your true feelings for this person. But what they're sensing is the time right? Because I can't kind of break through. My person over here is very guarded, not real accessible with that Hermit energy, kind of reclusive, hiding out off the grid. So I feel like that's their present experience, is they don't know how to reach you. They don't know how to break through. I mean, they may know how to technically reach you, but I mean energetically and emotionally. So let's look at the Nine of Swords in the future. The World. Yeah, lessons learned, wanting a fresh start, looking for the healing, wanting a miracle. On the Nine of Swords, they're worried that they're not going to have their chance for a fresh start, that what's done is done. Sometimes the world is about an ending and it's just chapter closed. Other times it's about an ending and a new beginning. And this little Page of Pentacles represents the first steps in a new beginning or a fresh start. And that would be the dream come true, the wish granted, and hopefully would bring some healing. So I do feel like this person knows there's something they need to atone for. And it could just be that they were sensing your desire for something more permanent, more committed, more long-lasting. And maybe they just weren't ready, and they operated from fear and insecurity, and instead of just dealing with it directly, kind of pulled the rug out from under you. And now I'm not seeing the regret of it yet, but with that Judgment card here, that's sort of the implied energy. Eight of Pentacles. for you. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like you're, and the Eight of Pentacles again, and the Tower. All right. So I think you're just focused on, one step at a time. One, eating the elephant one bite at a time, pretty much. Because we have a double hit of the Eight of Pentacles, which is usually focusing on the details, focusing on solutions to problems. It can be that you've just thrown yourself into work, and everything else that you're doing, you're moving forward very slowly and methodically and deliberately. But I don't see any other references to work, so I'm kind of feeling like you're trying to work things through very cautiously in this situation because there was this Tower energy. I'm saying was because I feel like it was in the past. I don't think it's happening now. I think it's a reference point in your unconscious awareness. Like, if we can work it out, I've got to be really careful and cautious and deliberate and intentional, and not move too fast. Even though your present experience of the connection, you're in the Queen of Wands, she doesn't always necessarily move fast. She's very decisive when she does take action. So let's look at the Ten of Pentacles in the past. Yes, Ten of Swords. That's why I'm saying hopes were dashed. Something was pulled out from under you. You wanted to communicate about it, and this person just ran out. Beat feet. Took off. Flaked out. Right? Avoided. So I don't think the communication that you needed for some clarity came through. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, painful end to all the thoughts about the future. Trying to work things out with this person, or at least communicate, and they're nowhere to be found. And it might have felt like a betrayal. I mean, there could be third-party energy here as well, because we do have the Three of Cups. We do have the Devil, so there could be third party, but I'm not, so for those of you who say, yep, there is, that's just a little extra added confirmation, but it is a general reading for a broad audience. So for those of you who are saying, I don't think there's one, then I'm not giving you new information. It's just that I'm seeing there's potential, but that's not the strongest message coming through. Queen of Wands, Six of Cups, Ace of Wands. Yes, Queen. That's what I want to title this reading. Yes, Queen. Absolutely. Standing up for what you want. Yes. You are ready for this person. They may be feeling like you're inaccessible, but it's not that you're inaccessible. Four of Pentacles is also about boundaries. I feel you're creating some pretty firm boundaries. Like, once burnt, twice shy. I kind of feel like, they're feeling that you've got a handle on things and you've got some firm boundaries in place. But what they're not seeing, and what you may be keeping hidden or secret from them, is that you really do want a fresh start and a new beginning. The Ace of Wands, a reigniting of the passion between you. Queen of Wands is all about the passion, and this is the past life soulmate with the Six of Cups. So even though you're moving forward cautiously, like I said up here, because of the Tower, the Eight of Pentacles is now coming through like, I want to work it out. I want to be sure that I've put my time and attention and effort and focus on the details of what's gone on. Why was this Tower even a thing? What's that about? Let's focus on the solution, not the problem. That message came through for Sagittarius in the last reading that I did. So that's just, something to keep in mind. If you are dealing with Sagittarian energy or have it in your chart, you may want to watch that reading. Same message. High Priestess here going forward. High Priestess. My goodness. Two of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you're in the future, you're going to really need to be clear about what you want. The Two of Wands, again, another card of choice. And on some level, it's almost as if you're okay with just being connected at 5D for the time being. It feels to me like you're buying some time as well. They're buying time, you're buying time. So now I see with the Knight of Pentacles and their Two of Pentacles, both parties moving slowly, like barely inching forward as you kind of work things out for yourselves before you come back together. So leaning on your intuition, maybe being more energetically connected than in the physical realm at this time, but choosing the path forward. It's important that you know what you want in the world of possibilities, with that world in the palm of your hands. What do I want? What path do I want to take? What does my intuition tell me? Right? Are we fated? Is this a destined relationship? Are we meant to be together? Or will it all come together in divine time? See? So I'm kind of feeling the double hit of the High Priestess. I'm getting both sides of her energy, which is one about, following your intuition about the next best steps forward, but also maintaining connection at 5D for those of you who are not in 3D. This person's going to stress it out though, because they really want to take the next step forward and kind of come back together, and you're taking things very, very slowly and deliberately, even though you kind of want the same thing. You want it on different terms. You want it on different terms, new terms. So that's what I see. What I'm going to do is tell you the astrology that showed up. That could be helpful for some. It doesn't always matter, but for some people you like it. And then the extended will be, I move all these cards up and I continue the reading. So continue on with pulling the two of you together. Look at what the challenges are, what the strengths are, what may be unfolding for you going forward, the opportunities, in other words. I'll get your messages to and from each other. What do they want you to know? What energy are they picking up from you? I'll get a message from Spirit for some advice or guidance. We'll see the hidden energies, what's going on behind the scenes that you're unaware of but might want to know. And then the outcome, what you can expect down the road. So that's what I have for the extended, the links below. Here's who showed up. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Devil is Capricorn. That's a card of Saturn. Judgment is Scorpio. That is a card of Pluto. We have Justice is Libra. Queen of Wands is out twice. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Virgo in the Hermit. Pisces in the Moon. The World is Aquarius and Capricorn. Also a card of Saturn. The Star is Aquarius. We've got the Tower is Aries. High Priestess out twice is Pisces, and Sagittarius in the Wheel of Fortune, card of Jupiter. Okay, so thanks for joining me. It's an interesting reading. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens when I pull the two of you together, because right now it feels like I'm talking to someone who's in some form of physical separation at this time. So the link's below. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.